How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another Gundam card game video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today, I am sharing with you my super secret tech in getting some of the coolest merch for the Gundam card game, or at least I should say, for use in the Gundam card game, because, while these are not Gundam card game products, they are actually products, official products, for a different Gundam card game. In fact, for a game called Arsenal Base, and these are basically impossible to find in the United States. So we're going to talk about how I get these, where I get them from, and some options you have. I just picked up some really cool stuff that I'm really eager to check out. I haven't even opened them yet, and I think this is just like the most slept on thing in the Gundam card game. This is a magnetic leather deck box, by the way, for the second anniversary for the Gundam Arsenal Base. If you didn't know what Arsenal Base is, it doesn't really matter all that much for this video, but essentially it is a card game in Japan where you get the cards and then you go to like an arcade cabinet essentially, and then you put the cards on the arcade cabinet and it kind of like scans them in, and you play a game in the arcade cabinet. It's like a mix between like an arcade game and a card game. Japan is awesome, and there's some really cool stuff in Japan like that. So those don't exist in the US, so at least for the most part, unless you go to some crazy place. But you can still get the products for it and have awesome, like beautiful Gundam themed stuff that's like official. So yeah, that's today's video. I've never seen anyone talk about this, and this is kind of what I've been doing and like scooping up. So we'll showcase the things that I got and then talk about where I got them from. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so let's take a look at the stuff that I recently got, and I'll talk about where I got it from and how you can maybe look to get, stuff from them as well. So this one is the deck box that we featured. We talked about this in a previous video. It is a magnetic, like a fake leather deck box for the second anniversary of the Gundam Arsenal Base. I also have this little tiny deck holder kind of thing that I haven't really done anything with yet. And if you wanted to know, if you're curious, these are what the Arsenal Base cards look like. This video isn't about Arsenal Base specifically, other than just like, hey, Arsenal Base has some really cool stuff that you can use for the Gundam card game. So these are some of the stuff. I'll show you just because they look cool, and I assume you're a fan of Gundam here, so you probably want to check this out if you are not familiar. So that's a bunch of Gundam Seed stuff. And then we also have a bunch of Iron-Blooded Orphan stuff. So we have the Barbatos, Mikazuki, all that good stuff. So here's the Barbatos. We have the Gujin Rebake. We have the Ryuze Go. Schwalbe Graze. Yeah. Your boy Mikazuki, Akihiro. We have a Shino. Obviously we have McGillis and Galio as well. So yeah, just wanted to show you. Oh, and on the back, this is like the other thing on the back. This is like the information of where the, what the cards do and all that kind of stuff. It's a positional like grid-based kind of thing. Anyway, so that's Arsenal-based stuff. We have even more Arsenal-based stuff to show, including the Piece de Resistance. We have this, which is a card storage box. This is kind of the whole reason I wanted to do this video, because this is rad as hell. We also have this, and we're going to open these up. These are what I got today. And I have some sleeves too, but these are not Gundam sleeves, but I figured you might care to check them out because we had some people comment about them in other videos. So where do we get this? I get this stuff from a Japanese online retailer called Surugaya. And I will have a link in the description down below if you're like, how do you spell that? I'll just put a link to the website down below because I buy through them a lot. They are mostly a secondhand retailer, and they are from Japan. So what that means is you will have to import these from Japan, and you will have to pay shipping, and more importantly, especially if you're in the US these days, like import duties and taxes and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty rough. I had to pay $30 extra for these two, and then the sleeves I had to pay an extra $30. However, what makes Surugaya so great is that they frequently do free shipping campaigns, as well as like bulk hobby purchase campaigns where you get a percentage off. So it's actually a very, very good price. You will still have to pay like import fees and that kind of stuff, but getting free shipping from Japan on like bigger items is really, really good. I literally got everything here from Surugaya over the past, well, it's currently 2026, but I got these two in 2025, and these ones just came in today. So yeah, so we're gonna check these out. Surugaya is fantastic, and you can, like I said, the free shipping is what really makes it for me. Let's show the sleeves really quickly, just because some people will like these. Some people will be like, "Ooh, those are cool." I will note that when you type in the search bar up there, be creative with what you type, because sometimes it's not exactly what you would think. By the way, these are all Fire Emblem sleeves, and by that I mean type in Gundam box, Gundam deck, Gundam sleeve, that kind of stuff. For stuff like Fire Emblem, or stuff like what's another good one? Oh, Freeren's a good one. So I was looking for Freeren merch. Both my girlfriend and I, big fans of Freeren, and we wanted to get some cool like Japanese Freeren merch. And if you type in Freeren how it's spelled, you don't get as many results as if you type Freeren, Freeren, and also Freelen, Freelen. You get hits off of both of those. So, you know, a lot of it is just like knowing what to search for and knowing how to search. But for Gundam specifically, searching for something like Gundam deck, Gundam card, Gundam box, those can also help. So yeah. Anyway, I picked up some Fire Emblem Cypher sleeves. I like using these for, you know, various not Gundam trading card games because I like Fire Emblem, and these are beautiful. And my favorite character, Lyn. Someone actually asked me about these. This is my second pack of Lyn sleeves I picked up. I use them for a Grand Archive deck. All right, let's check out the Gundam stuff. This one is the big one. We'll open up that one last. This one I got on a whim. Most of the stuff is pretty cheap, pretty like not expensive. I think this thing was maybe, I don't know, less than $10, something like that. Ooh, it's kind of got a nice little texture to it as well. And that is my biggest suggestion for this kind of stuff. Because a lot of the Gundam card game merch, playmats, all that kind of stuff gets, you know, extremely scalped. It's a little scuffed right there, but I think it's okay. It's got a nice texture to it. Gets extremely scalped here in the US, and I brought this because I wanted to test the deck to see how this stuff kind of fits in here. Ooh, nice and snug. Perfect. So this will fit like a couple decks, probably 3 to 4 decks with all of the tokens and resources. Nice. I'm using some other stuff right now for all my decks. I think I have currently, what is it, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I have like 12 or 13 Gundam decks because the game has parasitic mechanics, and some decks you only ever want like those cards for that deck. So yeah, cool, nice. I don't think this will fit. One thing I do want to check. I don't think it'll fit like deck boxes. Let me stretch. Here's a kind of a standard size. Oh, it does. Ooh, it does. Okay. It does fit deck boxes. All right. This is kind of like a standard size Japanese deck box. This is for Azure Lane, but this is one of the, you know, I have a Gundam deck in here. This is one of the ones we did a video on semi recently. It is the Wing Zeon, so Zeon and Wing deck. Okay, cool. So I can either put it loose or with the deck box in there. I don't think it'll fit very. I think it'll fit just 2. Otherwise, if I take out the deck box, I could probably fit like, you know, 3 or 4 decks. Okay, good to note. Good to note. And then finally, let's look at this big. Let's look at the big boy. I'm really excited for this. This is the thing that made me place the order to begin with. I just searched Gundam deck or Gundam card or something like that, and I was able. This thing popped up, and I was like, okay, that looks really nice. It's similar to this one in quality, in that I think it has like this velvety red inside. First anniversary special box set. Cool. And then here's the actual product. I do believe it did come used, but used stuff in Japan is generally really nice. It does have a magnetic latch, and then of course Gundam here. I think this is this like one of the Strike Gundams from Seed? I feel like it is because it has the extra prong here. Ooh, okay. All right, so it has a couple like space holders. Oh, interesting. So it's got a couple space holders in here. I think it's just to protect this while, you know, while in transit. And then we actually have, you know, the arsenal base cards. I forgot that they came with this. Oh wait, it's like top loader stuff and then like dividers. Oh, interesting. Oh, these are cool. I don't know if I'll use these for the Gundam card game. Here's a very shiny Kira Yamato. Let's check this out. Hey, look, a Soletta as well. I don't know if these are like good cards for Arsenal base. I actually have some friends who play this in Japan. Ooh, the texturing, the quality is actually really nice. So we have a Kira Yamato. We have a Setsuna from 00. We have a Hiro Yui, obviously from Gundam Wing. Ooh, Amuro Ray. I think it's all protagonists. Yeah, it's just all protagonists. And then, of course, Soletta Mercury. I was like really hoping we get like a Char or something like that. Who's my favorite character, so. Yeah, these are cool. Very, very nice. And then here's like the actual stats and what the cards do. And then, of course, we have these, which I think, like I said, I think these are just like top loaders. I'm not sure if these will fit like Gundam cards. These ones do say Arsenal base on them. Oh, they're like side loaders. They're not top loaders. They are specifically like side loaders. Hold on, let me grab. We, fortunately, have some Gundam cards here. And we're going to use this to... Wait, can I fit the deck box in here? No, not happening. All right, let's see. We have this Epion. Arsenal base. Oh, okay, so with the sleeve, it's a little too big. I'm sure you care. I'm sure you care. I don't know, I care. Let's do this. Without the sleeve, it does fit without the sleeve. Okay. Huh. For like a side loader. You know what? You know, this would work well with a resource deck if there's 10 of them here. Sorry, do we have 10? We have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. I could put my resource deck in one of these. Okay, that's something that I might do. Something that I might do. Just have like a big old chonkin resource deck. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, those are nice. And then finally, I want to see how well this actually holds decks, right? So we have our deck. I assume it'll fit like fine. Okay, yeah, it does fit the sleeved deck like fine. In fact, it looks like you could probably get 2 decks per thing. So yeah, is it like a? You can put them either way. Okay, sure. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if it's a perfect square, but all right. Well, I'm gonna be moving a lot of my Gundam decks over here. You know what? Let's check the other deck box as well. Can I fit like this? No, it's like slightly. It's just slightly too big. Ah, okay. Well, you know what? I bet I could fit. Oh, I don't have any at hand. I bet I could fit. Oh, I do have one. Hold on. We're checking for research. I think I could fit one of the the cheap Ultra Pro deck boxes. So let me grab one without knocking anything over. Yes, it does fit. Hold on, I'm actually not back at the table. I've just set that in. Okay. It's a little bit of a tight fit though. It's a little, and this way it doesn't actually, it's like too tall. Anyway, cool. Well, doing research, so in case you come across this randomly and you find it, you can see the magnets kind of poking out. Then here it is. But yeah, extremely nice Gundam box for my Gundam decks. So this is going to be my main way of using my Gundam decks. I think I have to be pretty careful because Oh, I do have those dividers. I have some like space fillers too. Well, it's actually pretty snug in here. I think if I fill this out, it's not gonna like bang around too much. Nice. All right. Well, I'm pretty stoked about this. Well, that's gonna be the video. It's kind of a weird one. I wasn't sure how I was gonna do it, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of showcase some cool Gundam stuff, tell you how I get my cool Gundam stuff, and how maybe you can get some as well. Especially since, once again, a lot of the official products are like super scalped, extremely expensive. And I can tell you now for everything that I got in that particular purchase. So like all of the Fire Emblem sleeves, as well as this box and this box, was less than $100 shipped to me. If I include the $30, the import fees, it was still like $100-something, so it's pretty close to 100. I think this thing itself was like 40 or 50. This was like a couple. This was like less than 10, and then the sleeves themselves were like 5 to 10 each. Yeah. So I hope this video was helpful, or at least interesting. I highly recommend checking out Surugaya. If they don't have a free shipping campaign right now, just wait. They do it frequently. And sometimes you can get like extra bonus deals on top of it. So yeah, there's cool stuff to be had if you look around, and if you don't just go where all the scalpers go, basically. And that's the truth for a lot of stuff out there. If you put in the legwork and you kind of know what you're doing, you can find good stuff and not get, raked over the coals by someone who doesn't care about the game or isn't passionate about Gundam at all. So, yep. Thank you all for watching. Let me know if you got anything cool recently. I fully know that making this video is probably going to make it more difficult for me to get cool stuff, but hey, I got a lot of cool stuff. Hopefully you guys can get something excellent now. So thanks again. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. I don't know how to end it. Bye, everyone.